we will be reacting to the end of Mappa. I'm curious what the what Kaggle, I think he says TVs has to say. I give my inputs. Let's hop straight into it.
Have y'all heard of Dark Lights?
Oh no. Yeah.
Wait, what are y'all doing? No, literally, I'm not saying anything. I'm literally just talking about a manga in an animation studio. Can we not do that?
Okay. Well, what about it?
It's a great read. You know, it's about action. It's about, those people who get powers at nighttime and stuff.
Okay.
I think it's gonna really win the people over.
Okay.
You picked it up.
Oh.
What? You looked really interested though.
Man, no, man, I quit.
You quit?
I'm done. Yes, I quit. I'm tired of this.
What?
No, I'm done.
You're done?
I'm done wasting time. I'm about to get started on.
Oh, you're done wasting time. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, get started. Everybody get started. We also picked up Under the Stars, another action anime, and then manga, and then we also picked up Assassination School. So if you guys work really diligently,
No, man. You gonna have to kill me. And my family needs me, man. Y'all never pay me enough.
Mappa has established itself as one of the best anime studios, being the talk of each anime season, producing high-profile titles such as Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, and more. But with Mappa's success also comes controversy. But to look at the controversies of Mappa and what
Look at
caused these
that nigga's
issues,
eyes.
we first
Oh, dude, that nigga didn't see sleep for at least a good 3 weeks, bro.
have to understand what it all stems from. And so we have to go back to the beginning, all the way to Masao Maruyama, the co-founder of Madhouse who eventually founded Mappa in 2011. Maruyama is regarded as one of the most experienced and skilled producers, with also having an eye for talented directors and animators. Eventually at Madhouse, the company ended up growing and changed, where Maruyama felt the company became a little too corporate and wanted to create an environment that allowed for more creative freedom. And this motivated Maruyama to step away from Madhouse and launch Mappa Studios. And for the people who didn't know, because I didn't know either, Mappa Studios is an acronym for Maruyama Animation Produce Project Association. Little fun fact of the day.
That's
but
cool.
ironically for Maruyama, Mappa's growth and success will lead to it being a more pressured workplace with many of the same problems Madhouse also faced. Here are just a few. Accusations of not paying its animators a fair wage, being overwhelmed by short production schedules, also having animators planning to disband during Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, complaining about poor working conditions, being forced to sign non-disclosure agreements, preventing them from speaking negatively about the production, denying delay requests, taking on too many projects, picking up workers every 3 hours to complete deadlines. These are only the ones I chose to include in this video, but unfortunately, there's
more?
a lot more.
Damn.
But, I'm not going to act like Mappa is the only animation studio that is guilty of such claims, but their controversies scream the loudest.
Yeah, that was because I think the reason why is because the whole thing about them like being overworked came at a time when a lot of people were getting into anime. So this is like 2020, basically when anime TikTok started like really popping off. That's when all this shit came out. So then a lot of people were like, "Holy shit!" But then people started to realize that happens all across the industry. But Mappa is on top of that. Mappa does have the same problems that he just mentioned with like overtaking too many projects and not paying their fucking animators and shit. So he's like right now he's talking about a fucking pay cut.
Ipe Ichi made a claim that Mappa allowed for Netflix to pay just the bare minimum to its animators when Mappa was working on the Netflix anime Yasue. And at this time, it was clear that Mappa was overworking their animators and wasn't paying them enough for the quality of the work that they were delivering. So honestly, I would have thought that Netflix would have done something to help improve the working conditions of the animators at Mappa.
Do you know you're talking about, bro?
Maybe we'll have to do a dive deep on Netflix to see what's really going on behind the scenes.
You really think Netflix is gonna do that? Come
who
on,
worked
bro.
on Attack on Titan complained the company was more of a factory-like environment where they were required to work until the sun came up. Also criticizing Mappa for taking on too many projects at one time. And Mappa, I will admit, they do have a reputation to take on too many projects than it should at a time, which then falls on the lap of its animators, which results in them being worked to the bone to deliver high-quality productions. Ultimately, Mappa disproved these claims in a statement saying that they offer fair rates to their workers relative to each project that they take on, and also that it has never forced any of its workers to work on a show, which, no one truly believes. But
Yeah.
because the fact that so many other animators are speaking out about being overwhelmed by short production schedules without even receiving any proper support from the studio begs to differ. Animator Hone noted that Mappa executives only cared about the finished product, insisting that the animators were meeting deadlines that would have been impossible under normal circumstances, and assuming because the product was finished in time or literally just hours before it aired, the people at the top of the company probably saw this and said, we can get away with this, and simply refused to make any changes. And just to pile on, because there are many of these complaints, animator and
It's
also
tragic.
director for Attack on Titan, Teruki Omine, once tweeted in 2022 that he wasn't able to go home for 3 days because of work. And I understand that the Japanese work culture could sometimes be viewed as harsh and even unhealthy in some cases, but not being able to go home for 3 days because of work is kind of ridiculous. And when these claims initially came out, Mappa did nothing to improve its working conditions. They either refuted these claims or even dismissed them, and even decided to increase their productivity to stay competitive with other top animation studios, continuing to keep placing their unrealistic standards on their staff, such as rolling out high quality animes in short amounts of time. But with
I have a question. Does Japan not have any unions? Because the fact that they couldn't go in for 3 days, that could not fly here in America. That would violate so many laws and regulations. At least if you have to stay over 8 hours, they have to pay you overtime. I don't think Japan has unions, so that might be why. He should get unions. I guarantee you that would fix a lot of problems. But yeah, their work culture is crazy. Like you thought like blue collar people here in America may work their entire personality. Them niggas in Japan have no choice but to do that. All they do is just work all damn day. Couldn't do that, bro. That's crazy.
really popped all of this off was Jujutsu Kaisen. On
And
September
Attack on Titan
30th,
too as well.
2023, rumors began to spread on social media that many of the animators of Jujutsu Kaisen were forced to sign a non-disclosure agreement that prevented them from speaking negatively about production. At the moment, I didn't notice this, but fans say that the quality of the latter episodes in JJK took a bit of a dip. And while anime studios are known to be strict with deadlines and put more hours in normally, animators claim that they've worked 6 and even 7-day weeks, averaging to about 12 hours a day at Mappa.
Oh hell no! Oh that.
Season 2 of JJK really exposed Mappa. Key animator Kosuke Kato, who had overseen Jujutsu Kaisen's second season, took to social media to reveal some of the harsh realities of his work life, including having to wake up coworkers every 3 hours to make sure they meet their deadline. And also, Kato posted a now deleted tweet expressing the desire to end his life. No way the executives at Mappa were seeing these things and simply chose to ignore them. But ultimately, this led people to support Kato and reignited a serious conversation about the anime industry as a whole for its harsh working conditions. Because JJK has been filled with dozens of animators voicing their complaints, and people are now becoming aware of what's really going on behind the scenes. And next we have Arai Kazuto, who directed and did the storyboard for Jujutsu Kaisen episode 13. And Kazuto revealed that the staff that was assigned to work on the episode had requested a delay from the production committee, which was obviously denied. And then it was revealed that even some of the episodes of JJK were being produced just hours before it would air on television.
Jesus.
Mappa was really sacrificing the health of its animators just to make money for the studio executives, trying to capitalize on the immense popularity of JJK at the cost of their animators. Makes you think there's really no chance to rectify things. Mappa not supporting its animators could have prematurely ended JJK Season 2. Animator Bariki Osu revealed bad news in reference to JJK Season 2 schedule and calling for the team to disband. Imagine a scenario where JJK Season 2 ended prematurely because of Mappa. I think then they would have got the message. Piling on about the quality, episode 14 was criticized so heavily that the director felt the need to apologize for doing such a bad job, and more. Episode number 17
Why?
of JJK Season 2 was only said to be 30% done when it aired. This blame for JJK's lower quality episodes is solely on Mappa's poor and toxic work environment and because of the little effort they put into improving. But it's really hard to imagine
That's so
things will
crazy.
continue to be like this. It's no secret one of the biggest reasons why Mappa's animators are being so overworked is due to the sheer amount of projects the studio undertakes in such
They
a short
take, yeah,
time.
they do too damn
Mappa
much,
has
bro.
delivered Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, Villain Saga, and Hell's Paradise. Doing all of these titles alone would be a great feat to accomplish in a decade for studios. But Mappa completed all these titles in just the last several years. It makes you think they will take any popular title that they see fit, leaving the animators with the work
But God
while the
of
executives'
dude,
pockets keep overflowing.
God of High School could have been so fire if they just weren't overworked. Oh my god, because the animation of that shit was so beautiful. What they need to do is probably they just probably I don't know. Probably just need to stick to just like one, probably like two anime per not per season, but like per year. I don't know how tough that would be, but I think it's definitely a lot more manageable than what the fuck they got going on now. Um, because it's like what the fuck. And now One Punch Man season 3 is probably gonna suck because of this. And people like it. It's like you can't blame the animators. You only blame the people at the top, bro.
And as Mappa kept supplying their fans with so many projects, the fans began to worry about the workload they're putting their animators under. But it was actually reported that Mappa revealed their wages for entry-level animators, in which I learned that Mappa is actually one of the higher-paying anime studios in the industry today. According to
That's
Crunchyroll,
good though.
Ryu
I mean, that's one
Nakayama,
positive.
director of Chainsaw Man, put out a call for animators who were able to work in Mappa's new Okikubo studio, which featured a modern and more comfortable environment for employees to work in and relax, proving Mappa's willingness to improve their working conditions, while also offering new hires in the company a monthly salary, which is a rarity among entry-level animation positions, as well as giving benefits such as paid time off, family allowances, and also yearly bonuses. Now, Mappa trying to make an effort for change is good, but what is the real solution here? As they start offering better pay for their animators, I feel they should offer better training as well. And even though they are increasing the wage, they should either pay their animators what is equivalent to the amount of work they are doing, or decrease their workload by not taking on so many projects at one time. Because that will help their animators be more efficient in the long run.
I think
With how
decreasing the
important the
workload
animators are to the production,
will be really
Mappa
good.
should be catering to their every need. Two former Mappa animators, Hisashi Iguchi and Mushio, called out the company for its factory-like work environment with its improper training and long working hours that led to both of them leaving Mappa. And if things continue like this with Mappa, they will see more and more animators leaving the studio, which will lead to the end of Mappa Studios. But give me your thoughts on this video, guys. Like the video if you guys like the video. Let me know what you guys think Mappa Studios should do, and comment some other.
I'm not gonna lie, what he said Mappa should do is probably is what they should do. They should decrease his workload, give One Punch Man to another studio. I heard they're doing like an original movie focus on that. I think they should stick to two per year. Um, like just two anime projects. Like if they're doing like an original movie, then they should do like a Chainsaw Man movie, be done for the entire year. Then next season or next year, they do two. I mean, like I said, I don't know how much goes into it. Besides, let me see. Let me do this. I don't know how much goes into making an anime. I know it's like a long process. It's not just something they can do like a month before shit airs. They have to do storyboarding, recording. You gotta do auditions for the voice. You gotta do a whole bunch of shit. I know, but I think two projects, maybe really just one would be really good. I was gonna say something else. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn. What the fuck was I gonna say, bro? Oh, like I said, I remember saying, but like I don't know how much, because like a lot of anime fans are from the West. Like the West has anime popularity in the West here in America has grown. I don't know there's much that we can do because I think it has to come from Japan. Like change has to happen from the inside before we can even think about doing anything. So like Japanese people, they need to start like I don't know, I guess like going to lawmakers, politicians, their president said like, hey, this needs change. You know, it just not even just for the anime industry, just for like their work culture in general. Like, hey, mandate 8 hour weeks or 8 hour weeks, 8 hour days, 8 to 4, 9 to 5, 7 to 3, and then I get the rest of the day off. And if I do have to work overtime, make it. I don't know that's how it is, but I do like their work culture is ridiculous, and maybe also bring in some unions. I don't think Japan has any unions. In fact, let's look it up. Okay, 1/4 of Japan's industrial workspace are union members. Yeah, but like it says right here, man, this is off of Quora, so I don't know if this is, I don't know if we take this with a grain of salt, but it says Japan's unemployment and labor laws are yes, but you know, says they can go on strike, but their strikes are never carried out. So I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know, but that's something that they can do. But I think it has to start from Japan. Like there's not much we as Americans can do for this. Like we can obviously like talk about it and hopefully talk to get Japanese people to talk to do something about it. It seems like they already want to do something about it, but there's not much we directly can't do anything about it. So, well, overall, it was a good video.
I'm in the whip with authority, looking like Skybree, she got a body, ayy. And she been calling me daddy lately, want me to put her in Cartiers. And the bitch deserve it, put in work for the money she earn it. Give me top every night lip service, then I gotta block these hoes, she worth it. I'm out in Abu Dhabi with a bad